Hey guys. So when I did that video, I actually recorded the video introducing Mira. I recorded that earlier this morning around noon-ish. But I posted it like a half hour to 45 minutes ago. So, as I promised in that video, I would save this for the next one. So, regarding my Vyvanse. So, I've suspected for a while now that I've had something wrong up here. And don't get me wrong, the Vyvanse was a huge help. Massive difference. However, there was one thing that I didn't consider. Maybe was in denial about it. But I do understand now that I have a chronic depression disorder of some type. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I know I have general anxiety disorder. Um, and I'm telling my doctor this when I got my Vyvanse refilled the other day. When I was talking to my doctor, I just blurted out that I am still grumpy from time to time and that I've just been having emotional problems lately. And after talking for a little while, he said maybe I might be depressed. Now, what I have thought to be depression is like losing a girl that you love with all your heart, and it takes you over a year to get over it, kind of a pain. To me, that's depression. Or when my uncle died, after watching him wither away to nothing for 35 days in the hospital. The pain from that, to me, is depression. But as it turns out, I was wrong. That's not depression, that's acute pain or emotional pain, or I don't know the proper terminology for it. But my doctor started easing me into the idea of antidepressants, okay? If you've known me for any length of time, like known me personally, then you would know since the age of 18 I have refused to take antidepressants because Prozac made me, well, not really suicidal, but suicidal ideation. And I took it for a month, and, well, I quickly stopped taking it, needless to say, and I never took an antidepressant again after that. So, and that was when I was off of my meds, my ADHD meds. So I was only taking the Prozac at that point. And a few years ago, before my addiction got really bad, I was in a period of time where I wasn't using. I was clean for about 6 months at this point, and I was put on Cymbalta, which is an antidepressant. It also works really good for pain, from what I've been told and what I've read. And I had really good results with it back then. And to be honest, I don't remember why I quit taking it, but I know I quit taking it. And it's honestly, it's a blur. That the past is kind of a blur in some places. So when he mentioned antidepressants and asked me if I had any experience with it in the past or if I've ever taken any, and I told him about the Prozac and what it did, and then I told him I was on Cymbalta for about a year, something like that, and he said, and how did it work for you? And I told him it did great. So, and then I just blurted it out and I said, is there any chance we could try Cymbalta again. Now that I'm on my ADHD meds, my Vyvanse, which I've got my bottle right here. And he said, yeah, we could try that. So he wrote me a prescription for duloxetine, or duloxetine hydrochloride, delayed release 30 milligrams once a day. So that was written on, let's see, the 9th. So I've been taking my Cymbalta now. Today was day 3. And I do notice a difference. I'm a lot more docile. I'm not as antisocial, but I'm having a hard time with my body getting used to it. It's been quite a few years since I've taken Cymbalta, so it's, to my body, it's like I've never taken it before. It doesn't recognize it. So I have no tolerance to it. And from what I understand, it's kind of normal to feel uneasy at first when you're taking something like that. And, well, today I had an experience with repressed emotions coming to the surface. And it was a doozy. I was just sitting there watching TV, and something on the TV reminded me of something, and I just broke down, and I just started bawling right there, sitting next to my dad. And it's occurred to me that I do have a lot of repressed emotions that, well, I didn't deal with, or they lingered, or both. And I've never admitted this to anybody before, but I've been hurt so much in my life, and I've lived with so much hurt, and people hurting me, relationships, girlfriends, relationships as in girlfriends, friends, family, strangers, etc. I've been hurt so much that when something good happens, or when someone's good to me, I don't know how to react. And my first instinct is to pull away and put my wall up. So it's occurred to me that maybe I should start looking into some counseling in tandem with my Vyvanse and the Cymbalta. But honestly, today being day 3, I'm starting to adjust somewhat to it. I'm not so bleh, you know? And I had to really think hard on it when he mentioned that I might be depressed. I had to really think hard on it. And, it fits. I'm depressed. Have been for a long time. Years, even. So, you know what? I'm just trying to take all of this as it comes, because it's always been my downfall that I take on too much at once. This is a marathon, not a sprint. I'm not going to just get to the last step all at once. No, there's steps you have to take to get to the last, the journey. And for the first time, I am actually starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. It's a faint glow, but it sure beats an empty pit that's black. I can at least see the start of the light at the end of the tunnel again. And this is the funny part. I didn't know I would have been depressed all this time. I had no idea until it was explained to me. So I've done my best to stay positive. And yes, I've had my ups and downs, but, you know, live and learn, like I say frequently. And, well, there's my cool update for the day. And I'll do more videos as I wrap my brain around all of this. I will do more updates, and I definitely plan on doing more guitar videos. I want to do another more in-depth video on Mira. I was just winging that video. I literally hit record without even thinking about what I was going to do in the video. I just hit record and did it. I didn't warm up on the guitar or nothing. I just started playing. So I plan on doing more guitar videos and music stuff, but right now, I'm going through a lot right now. And I didn't realize I had so much stuffed so far down. I had no idea. And memories are coming back again. New memories that I had forgotten about for years. They seem new to me now because I haven't remembered them. God, now I'm getting a headache. But I guess I was in denial about the depression because I was so stuck up and standoffish when it comes to antidepressants. And, well, because I just simply didn't know. Or maybe I suspected but denied it. The brain's a tricky thing. But things are starting to look up again. I'm a year clean and sober. I'm on my meds again. And now Cymbalta has been added with my Vyvanse. And I'm speechless. I can't say enough about it. Enough good things. But time will tell. I have this kind of on the edge of panic sensation, and I feel jittery. And I asked my doctor about that today because I went with Dad to pick Mom up from work today. And I happened to see him in the hallway, and I asked him about it. And he said, yeah, that's normal. You're going to feel that for a little while. That's your body getting used to it. It's going to take you about 2 to 4 weeks, depending on your body type and how you react to medications. It's going to take you 2 to 4 weeks to fully adjust to it. So, day 3, I'm already feeling a difference in in my feelings, in me, and up here. So, we'll see. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Have a good night, guys. God bless you. You are important in this world, and you are loved. Don't ever forget that. See ya.